I believe Kristen's problem started when she was just started developing her figure in school, and the girls were very jealous of her. They followed her home. They threatened to beat her up. They came to her house. They drew breasts in the driveway with chocolate syrup. So this had to be devastating to her, but she refuses to acknowledge it had any effect on her life whatsoever.
It's not too late to bail now, because if we go forward, you've got to be all in, because I will track her till the end of the world to find her, to get her, to drag her to help, whatever it takes. But I got to know she can't call one of you for an exit ramp and an excuse to bail. She can't get into treatment and call y'all and give you the week one letter. The week one letter is, oh my God, I thought I was bad till I got here. This is where the really bad ones are. You need to get me out of here, please. I can write the letter before they even get there. It's almost a form letter. They just sign it and send it to you. I know I know the scams that they run, and I got to know that you're all in and you're not going to do that. When we do this, we don't work. These aren't 28-day patches. We work to criteria. It may be 60 days, 90 days. It may be a year by the time you get through with halfway houses and sober living and getting jobs. She may never return to the hometown because of all of the triggers and traps and problems. You have to do whatever it takes. You don't do it for a week or a month or a year. You do it until, and you do whatever it takes. And the job is to save her life.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you, where are you on this?
I'm all in.
Okay. I totally believe you. I totally believe you. What has changed your mind?
I'm just ready for this all to be over and for Kristen to be on a good path and to not have to worry about her being a part of my life, because right now I'm afraid that she's not going to be around for too much longer.
And you miss her now, don't
I do,
you?
yeah. Our relationship has suffered.
Because you can remember back at a time when you guys were right. True?
Yeah.
What was it like when it was this?
Kristen was like my best friend. We were so close, and I've always looked up to her, but I don't know who she is anymore.
Yeah. And you know, you guys know, because you've seen it. And Mom, I know in watching your child change, you see the personality changes, the psychological changes. But what you don't realize is this also changes their brain. And so it gets to a point where the brain is so toxic that this is probably involuntary for her right now. I mean, there are neurological changes at different levels, the amygdala, there are different structures of the brain that change, that have to really be reprogrammed. And where she could go through detox and blow clean on a breathalyzer, her brain won't actually be clear for months or a year before at a cellular level she's actually clear brain-wise. There's so much that goes into this. So, you know, a 28-day white knuckling is not getting clean and sober. That just means you can pass a breathalyzer. That's not clean and sober. There's so much more that needs to go into this. And I can tell you this, from what I've seen and what I've heard, she's still in there.